I'm looking at the texts. People are saying, we love this dude. We love this dude. I do as well. I wonder, and this happens constantly with our show, Crowder can attest. Some people will say, oh, you're just goofing around. You're not talking any sports. I'm wondering if people are going to want more of a breakdown of defense and a preview of the Patriots game. But I didn't even get to my Canada questions yet, Crowder. So what do you suggest that I do here?
I say, Hawk, we limit ourselves. We got one segment of football, and then we're going to mess around. We can't go off our scheme.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I was going anything before, I'm down. But going into it,
no bulletin board material.
No bulletin board material. That's locked off, brother. I'm sorry. It would be great for the headlines, but no.
No, it makes me happy because I want to ask you what you feel about Tim Hortons. So Tim Hortons donuts versus Krispy Kreme versus Dunkin'.
I'm going with the homeland, man. Tim Hortons donuts. I'm saying number 1, Krispy Kreme 2, Dunkin' number 3.
All right. I would. Tim Hortons has a maple donut. Obviously, they do maple very well in Canada. How long did you live in Canada?
So I was born there in 2000. Not to date any of you in here.
I was married in 97.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, I was born in 2000. I lived there until 2008, and then I moved to California, the Bay Area specifically, where my family still lives right now. Yeah. So 8 years, and then I recently just went back this past summer for the first time, which has been a long time. You know, my family, we play a lot of sports. So anytime we had, school off, we were always traveling for my sister's sports and then football and basketball. So we never got a chance to go back. And finally, I was able to go back and have like a little meet and greet, see my hometown. And it's still the same, but, things have been built up a little bit more. But it was great knowing that I still had family and friends and fans there too. So, yeah.
You have like Canadian pride? Like if somebody says something about Canada, you'd be like, nah, bitch. You better get out of here with that. Like, is there something there?
Yeah, man. People are always like, Canadians are so nice. Da-da-da. No, bro. Americans are just a little bit. They're just a little bit rude. Like, Americans are rude, man.
I think we take pride in that, though, don't we? Like, Canadians take pride in being nice. I kind of think we take a little bit of pride in being ruder than Canadians.
When I first got here, I used to say, pardon me, all the time. Like, someone say something, I'd be like, pardon me. Over time, America has infiltrated my mind. And so now I just be like, what? What? Huh? No problem. I just didn't hear you. So
the story of a nice young Canadian kid sullied by West Coast football and the like.
Truly.
So you got your milk in a bag when you were growing up. That's famous in Canada that you get a bag of milk.
Yeah, like one time I got that, and I just tried poutine for the first time, and I never really had it. Both my parents are American. My mom's from New York. My dad's from Monterey. So the bag of the milk, my mom was like, it's not really sanitary. And my, poutine is gravy on fries.
Right, with some cheese curds.
Yeah, like what's curd? I don't really like the sound of that word. So, I mean, it was all right. I enjoyed it. Shout out to the Canadians. But, man, I'm not necessarily like waking up in the morning going, can I get some cheese curd? No, I'm not doing that. But bag of the milk definitely.
He gave an L to Wisconsin earlier, and I was thinking to myself, we used to do these Big Ten media days, and we'd have Paul Christ from Wisconsin with us, and I would ask him every year because what do I have to know? I don't know anything about Wisconsin.
Right.
I would always ask him, how are the cheese curds? That was like my go-to question. I've got Wisconsin material, I've got Canadian material. Crowder's got West Coast football material. I mean, we just kind of meander around a whole bunch of different bits.
Well-rounded.
I don't know if it's well-rounded because I think we do the same bits over and over year after year. I'm not certain it's that well-rounded. Anyway, we had a great time week 1 here with Jevon Holland, and comes off a huge Dolphins victory, which, I mean, honestly, are you watching sports media? Like everyone's talking. Are you watching First Take and Get Up and all the shows? I mean, they are talking about this Dolphins team.
Yeah, they are. They are big expectations. But I think in the locker room, it's we have big plans for ourselves, and I think we know who we are, we know who we are, and I think that's why. Like in the game, we weren't even focused on the score. We were just let's do our job, and that's what we got to do. So I'm excited for our team, man. I'm excited for our team, our organization, and where we can go.
And Jevon, I tell you on the way out, us old guys, we like a safety that comes up and bangs. That B gap opens up, you come downhill, bro. So I got to give you some love on that. I don't know who the hell you knocked the hell out of somebody. I don't know if it was Eckler or the other boy, but you caught his ass and sent him the other way. We love to see it.
Man, I'm just trying to pay tributes to the older generation of football players where contact was real, man. That's what I grew up on.
Do you see that coming? Like, do you see that come where you say to yourself, "Oh, I am going to lay some wood right here"?
Sometimes look, man. I told Verone, if it looks like it's gonna hurt or it looks like he might catch you, just speed up. And the contact, it's just about forces. So I just try to speed up as fast as possible and deliver that blow. And sometimes it goes my way. So
does it take everything
you gotta figure it out
to not stand up and start flexing and
nah. It takes a lot to stand up and not look at him and start flexing. But it doesn't take a lot to not. I love standing up, flexing, all that. But the whole taunting penalty, that was
keep it in check.
Yeah, you got to keep it in check. You know what I mean? So now you're kind of thinking, okay, let me celebrate with my teammates instead of like flexing on bro after I just delivered a punishment on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right.
Yeah, fun to watch, man.
A lot smarter than I was.
Game.
A lot smarter.
Fun to watch. Crowder was getting penalties, fines, jail time. he was knocking it all down.
But I bet you was having fun though. I bet you was having fun for sure.
Had a ball,
man, for sure.
Jevon Holland every Tuesday here, Hollywood Kia. Thank you for making time for us. Congratulations on the Week 1 win, and good luck Sunday night in New England.
Thank you.
There you go.
For having me.
Jevon Holland. We'll take a break.